Most of the time in life, when we try to handle things on our own, meaning in and of ourselves, they don't turn out just right. We get lucky sometimes and we have some good results based on our own efforts. But even based on our own efforts, I have a reasonable doubt that it's all us. I think that all good things come from God. That's what I believe. And a lot of times when we look at things like they're bad, we think that they're bad, but they're really good things. Like sometimes God takes things away from us, and sometimes God exposes things. And when He does that, He's not always doing it to hurt us, but to enlighten us, to prepare us, to strengthen us. We just never know. And all that He does it for a reason. And all that He allows it for a reason. And, this video is about being strong and holding on. And it's inspired of a woman that I don't know, I never met her. But from what I learned, she was 45 years old, married, a mother of 3. But on Sunday, she went into the Safeway grocery store on Briggs Cheney in Silver Spring, Maryland, and she walked to aisle 11 around all the bakery items, and she pulled out a butcher knife. And from what I am told by some of the people who witnessed this, that they pleaded with her to just be still, not to make any, rash moves. But she, within seconds, slit her own throat. She stabbed herself 3 times, slit her own throat because of infidelity. Because she married and her husband cheated on her. Now, I don't have any of the facts beyond her story that he cheated. Like, I don't know if he cheated and now she's got some disease, she can't get rid of it, or he's cheated and now there's a baby on the way, or he's cheated and he doesn't want her anymore. I don't know any of those details, but I do know that life will present obstacles and storms, and that the side effect of obstacles and storms can be extreme, deep hurt, pain, and disappointment. And it can hurt so bad that a person may not know how to manage the emotions, and the emotions may swallow them and get the best of them, in that they can't see themselves surviving what has happened or taken place. And so today I'm asking everyone that can witness this video to, 1, create a flyer, or find a flyer, or share this video, or tag your friends, to spread the word, to create the hashtag Hold On, Be Strong, No Suicide Zone. Hashtag Hold On, Be Strong. Hashtag No Suicide Zone. Suicide is never the answer. It should never be an option. It's not going to resolve anything. And if you think you're hurting so much that you can't survive the affliction of your current pain, believe you me, you're going to create greater pain for those who love you, those who didn't know how to love you, and those that you leave behind. God created you because He loves you and He wants so much for you. And believe you me, even though people make the wrong decisions or they do things that are hurtful, at the end of the day, you cannot deduce the magnitude of your purpose to their inability to deliver or present or be what you expect them to be. No matter what it is, I don't care if you gave 30 years to a job and now you have this big expensive home and this family to feed. That doesn't mean that the day that that job ends that you feel so very broken and distraught that you go and kill yourself or you go and kill your family. And this is the problem. People we're putting too much value in what we expect, in our expectations. But you got to know that God, He has a greater plan. He has a greater plan for all of us. Today, please, I want everyone that you know to get a message from you and from the next person and the next person. Because some people today might think, I would never do that, but you never know what perfect storm will come about to make them do it. And so sometimes people, they cry out for help, they seek help, they look for help, they go online. Let them find this message. Let them find your message. Let them realize that, listen, if you're attached to me in any way, if you're a family, a friend, a family member, a friend or a foe, a coworker, a former colleague, or whatever you are, you represent, if you are someone who loves me or someone who has stabbed me in the back, I want you to make it. I want you to live. I want you to survive. I want you to rise above the storm. And whoever crossed you or hurt you or whatever has happened in your life, a job, losing your house, losing someone that you love, don't allow that to be your final answer to life. You're a survivor. You're more than a conqueror. Survive. Keep going. Hold on. Be strong. Please, I'm pleading with you. It doesn't matter what you represent in my life. It doesn't matter if you never met me before, you don't know me. It doesn't even matter if you hate my hair, my lipstick, my earrings, or my shirt. All I need you to know is that one day you're going to have to endure some things. But endurance doesn't mean giving up and throwing in the towel. Endurance doesn't mean taking your life, taking pills, driving off of a cliff, jumping off of a roof, killing yourself, cutting your throat. Don't do it. This is the no suicide zone. This earth dome. God gave us dominion over it. That means He gave us the ability to rise above any storm that is presented. It may be painful. It may feel like it's sucking the life out of you or kicking the daylights out of you. Hold on anyway. Be strong anyway. And know that, whether I know you or not, God knows you. Rather, you know the person that you will receive this message from, because it is my hope that we are able to infect the world with faith this day. Here she stood, a 45-year-old woman, a mother of 3, in a grocery store, Safeway, in Maryland, on Briggs Cheney. She stood there on aisle 11, and she cut her own throat, and she dropped dead in an instant. She could not, she could not reverse that. When you make such a grave decision, know that it's final. And it does not honor God, and it does not honor your life or your children, or even if you don't have children yet, you don't know what God has in store for you. You don't know what He has created you for. That could be, you might be a person that's destined to save 1,000 people. And then you cut yourself short because the enemy tricked you. Don't allow Satan to use you to destroy you. Be smarter than that. Rise above the storm. Hold on. Be strong. And do not pull the trigger. Do not use the blade. Don't jump. Don't give up. Live.